So Manchester United draw against Everton at home. Ladies and gents, for us to win the league, you have to be able to control games. Manchester United can score goals, but they cannot control games. We can't control games. To win the league, you have to be able to control games. Take sting out of the opposition. You know, keep the possession. We seem to be getting better at it, but it's not good enough. It's not good enough. For me, Matic should have came on. He should have came on to slow everything down, control the game. I don't know why Solskjaer waited for so long to make those changes. But to be fair, we should have scored more. We should have scored more. Marcus Rashford, for Christ's sakes, he's a very frustrating player. Great first half, by the way. Great first half. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, you just feel he's just that Cantona-esque goal. But those moments of brilliance don't matter if you draw. They don't matter. They simply don't matter. They mean nothing. All right? When you don't get the result, it doesn't mean anything. For all Bruno's brilliance and Cavani's brilliance, it didn't matter in the end. It didn't matter. Because right now, McFred is not a midfield that should have played in this game. No. Because the thing is, someone that gets past too easily in midfield. He gets to pass too easily. One of those goals was his fault. They were his fault. And Fred, he just can't retain the ball retention. It's so crap. Right? It's so crap. Or he's trying to play forward. Ball retention. Easy, simple. We're doing it for 15 minutes, but you have to keep doing it. You have to. No, don't give away stupid free kicks. No. Because we're bad at set pieces and we keep conceding goals at home. Our defense is garbage. It's really garbage. Why is everybody not playing? Is it because that he's potentially not? He potentially is injured. I think maybe he's not. Maybe he's not fit enough right now. Honestly, can you control the game and have the killer instinct? This is what Manchester United lack. They lack control. And they lack the killer instinct. To kill off games, you have to be world class. And Manchester United, some players are, but honestly, I was so disappointed with Marcus Rashford in the second half. I was so disappointed. Because he should have finished. He had 3 chances. 3. One, he could have slid the ball through the goalkeeper's legs. 2, he could have dinked the goalkeeper. I expect these things from Marcus Rashford because he's a really, really great player. All right? He had 2 good opportunities. 2 of them. You may say 3. Honestly. Can't control the game. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. All right? It is. Because on this day, respect to all the people that died in 58. Why couldn't we not get a win for them? Get a win for them. Be angry. All right? Honestly, man. But the first half, it was even in the 15 minutes, and we controlled the game. 2 great goals, and we let Everton back in it in the second. We literally let Everton back in it. Literally. This season is hard. These players need to know that this season, the Premier League season is really hard. And when you're not concentrated 100%, you're gonna pay for it. You're gonna pay for it. And we did pay for it. We weren't concentrated in the critical moments. We were not concentrated. Okay? You gotta be you have to know, look, anything can happen. All right? Anything can happen. Control the ball. Control everything. Control the flow of the game. Control the flow of the game. Slow it down and speed it up. Slow it down and speed it up. And speed it up. Don't give him chances. Don't give him any chances. Honestly. And you know, the referee, to be honest, was giving some stupid free kicks away for some there was some stupid fouls that was giving away. But you can't blame it on the referee. You can't. The negative is that Paul Pogba came off. Hopefully he's not injured for a long time. Hopefully he can come back sooner. Look, Manchester United, it's possible that they can win the title. It's possible. But is it probable? No. It's not probable. Man City will probably win the league. All right? Because Manchester City, at this moment in time, do not let Everton score 3 goals. They can score more. And they can control the game. That's what we lack. We can score goals. We can't control the game, and we can't defend. We just can't defend. Honestly. Look, Lindelof and Maguire, I know some people are gonna blame them. Listen, they're good, but they have their limitations. So to do that, you have to put McFred, you know, to minimize the chances they get scored. But we just got caught apart in midfield. Who could you put in midfield? Honestly, I would have put on Matic. To be honest. I would have put on Matic for when Pogba came off, not Fred. Look, I know. Look, Fred. Look, I know. Look, you know my feelings with Fred. Fred can play every game. You know, Fred plays every game. All right, let's get that out of the way. Scott McTominay. I know he started, and he's one of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's favorites, but do not let him sit. Don't let him sit. No, don't let him sit. And Fred, is very good, very important player, but he's reactive. Very reactive. Very important player, but just reactive, really. McFred needs to be scrapped. It has to be scrapped. Look, I get that at the moment we have to play those players. But this is where the board needs to come in. This is when the board needs to deliver. We need a central defensive midfielder that's as good as Carrick and is close to Matic and has the energy of Fred. I know that's a lot to ask. So at least have 2 attributes: close to Carrick and Matic. Because I don't think you can get all in one. So, I think we should get Bentancur from Juventus. If Paul Pogba was to leave, Bentancur is the person I will get. He's the one I will get. He can win tackles, and he can pass and he can pass. You know, so we don't have to be playing McFred all the time. Honestly, another shout out. Ndidi. He's another player that's a shout out. The players who played well in this game: Mason Greenwood, Edison Cavani, and Bruno Fernandes. Those are the only players that played well in this game. Those are the only ones. For man of the match, Bruno Fernandes. That's the player that's the man of the match. Because right now, what I see from Bruno right now is that he's cut out all the all of those Hollywood passes, which is a good sign. Is because usually he's always looking for Marcus and Greenwood or Martial, the Hollywood passes all the time. But now he seems to have like calmed down with that. He's taking care of the ball more, but his final ball is still poor. It's still poor. It's still not good enough for a man like Bruno Fernandes. It needs to be better. It needs to be better because he has the elite mentality, and I expect he knows he needs to be better. So I'm not gonna be worried about him. Marcus Rashford simply needs to learn varieties of finishing. You can't just be dribbling your way to the goal, and you can't just be scoring great goals. No, you have to have a variety. You have to be versatile. You have to have an abundance way of scoring goals. All right, you gotta have an abundance way of scoring goals. Tap-ins, dinks, and low shots. Those are the most dangerous ones. Low shots between the goalkeeper's legs, very dangerous. Or below his arm, those are very dangerous. Anthony Martial, for me, I think he should have came on. Should have taken off Cavani. We should have so we can win more free kicks, because Everton Everton were not that great. Everton were not good. They weren't good. We should have scored more goals against them. All right? But they kept cutting our defense apart. This season's very, 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 very exciting, but when you get a bad result, it's like, it's honestly disappointing, right? It's disappointing, really. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Who was your man of the match? My man of the match was Bruno Fernandes. Either or, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.